You ain't black.
What's up? What's up? Thank you. You guys are so too kind. Far too kind. How are we doing today? What is it? Is it Wednesday? Hump day today? Yes, it is hump day. Happy hump day, everyone. Gosh, gracious. Thank you all for coming in. Of course, as you enter the chat, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Go to the Real Unwoke. That is the YouTube, the Real Unwoke. And also click the notification bell because I've been getting some folks been telling me that they haven't been getting notified when I go live, but hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever I am live. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Anyways, you guys know how we do. First one in the chat, you will get a shout out per usual. What's happening, old soul? Barbara, what's happening? All right, we got Mike in the house. What's up, guys? Hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys. Every one of you guys in this chat room, hit that like button for me. Appreciate it. Um, yeah, I'm starting a little late today. Forgive me. Had some things going on in the back end, and it's just Kool-Aid. I know. It's Kool-Aid is bad for you, but it's not that much sugar in it. It tastes horrible. Trust me. So you guys saw the thumbnail. Yeah, I know some of you thinking like, what the heck? Why do we care about some girl getting, and her mother having a spat about whatever? But it's much deeper than that, okay? I think what we're going to talk about tonight speaks to a more deeper issue I see that is happening, um, not within just Black America. It's actually occurring within all races, but predominantly in Black America. Of course, the blackity blacks, unfortunately. And I thought it was important to highlight this because, um, for one, we have a crisis. We absolutely have a crisis. And what is that crisis, Neil? What is that crisis? Well, I've spoken about this multiple times. Fatherless homes. Fatherless homes. Now, what is the purpose of a father, guys? I mean, let's just start there, okay? Let's just start there. What is the purpose of a father? Fathers are the disciplinarians. We are the providers. We are the protectors. And if we are in alignment with God, we are the priest of the home. Okay. We're supposed to guide and direct our family in accordance to God's will. That's what fathers do. I am a father and I know this. No, I believe all fathers should know this. So, why is it so important to have a father in the home? Because if you do not have that disciplinarian, that structure, that that guidance, that male masculine figure in the home, it leads to all chaos. The children, wife, mother, all these things, you're susceptible to the outside influences, I'll say. And what we're going to highlight in this video is going to be a delineation of that. Okay. Unfortunately, in the Black community, it has been pushed. This notion of all families are equal idea has somehow infiltrated Black America. And Black Americans, I mean, let's just be honest. They're reactionary people, very emotional. So, yeah, all you have to do is just mention racism and all these things. And speaking of racism, guys, as we kind of go through this video and intermittently discuss some of the points, because I'm going to kind of like stop and talk about a few things in here. I want you guys to tell me at what point in this video do you see white supremacy oppressing Blacks? Because that's what we all been made to believe, right? White supremacy is our enemy. That is the existential threat to Black America, right? And it's just funny to me how so many Black Americans, it's actually not funny. It's actually quite disturbing and disconcerting, actually, that so many Black Americans have bought into this idea, hook, line, and sinker, that the white man has completely oppressed our race, and we are incapable of free agency. We are incapable of free thought, independent thought, and unaccountable for our own decision making. And yeah, so therefore, we need the white liberals to come and save us, right? Affirmative action, you know. What else we got? Equity policies. We need help. You know what this reminds me of? I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Stockholm syndrome. It's where you develop an affinity towards your abuser. Yeah, I think that's what the Black Americans are suffering from. A little bit of Stockholm syndrome. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, guys. Now, before I play this video, I know I'm kind of bloviating here, but before I do, I just want to kind of preface it by saying that it's a what you will see in this video is it's commonplace. It's commonplace because, again, remember, what are the stats? 70% of our households are single mother led, right? So fathers are not in the home. So you'll see what you'll see in this video is going to be it's a microcosm of what is actually taking place on a larger scale. Guys, everyone in the chat room, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Don't forget to share. Subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I need all the support I can get. Okay. We have to build a coalition of truth because God knows the lie is out there. And yeah. And if you repeat the lie enough, people tend to believe in the lie. So that's just, it's par for the course. All right, guys. Oh, one other thing. It's going to be a bunch of kind of shouting and screaming in this video. I'm going to turn it down so it's not like deafening. But keep in mind that to a lot of blacks and to a lot of people, Lee, see, Lee, you're getting deep, man. You're getting deep. Absolutely. Feminism has infiltrated completely. And we're gonna touch base on that because I got some points I want to kind of some data points we're gonna talk about. But nonetheless, yeah, but this is normalized chaos. Okay, the screaming and the shouting that you're gonna hear in this video, it's as if they are both mom and daughter are completely desensitized to it, as if it's just normal. This is everyday. This is the everyday function. This is how they communicate. And this is not normal. It's absolutely far from normal. All right. So here we go. Oh, one other thing. So basically just a brief synopsis. The mom is upset with her daughter because her daughter is not, she's not parenting her child properly and allowing her child to kind of, dirty the mother's house, and and she's not monitoring her child, and so she just feels like her daughter is being a very incompetent parent, and it leads to her ultimately wanting her daughter as well as her daughter's child to get the heck out of the house. So that's just a brief synopsis. Let's go ahead and get into it.
My nigga ain't got a goddamn thing.
Oh, one other thing, guys. I did everything I could to edit out as many curse words as I could, but keep in mind, some I may not have caught all of them because I promise you, it was a swear word every 5 seconds. So I did everything I could. I promise you. Neil, invite everyone over to you. Yes, everybody, go to my YouTube right now. Everybody, whoever's on Facebook, go to The Real Unwoke right now. The Real Unwoke. The Real Unwoke. Go to the YouTube. I should not see any Facebook. Okay. Yeah. Everyone who's on Facebook right now, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube right now. And don't forget to hit that like button as soon as you go to the channel. All right, here we go.
She don't close no door in here. This is my door. Leave my door alone. This mine. This mine.
Get out my face.
This mine.
No room to say nothing to me. If you a whole female and you put a nigga before your
What Raymond got to do with you? What Raymond got to do with you? What Raymond got to do with you picking up behind your child? What do he got to do from you picking up behind your child? Raymond ain't got nothing to do with none of these conversations. So don't bring him in it.
So Raymond is the mother's boyfriend. I'm assuming here. And I guess the daughter is somehow mentioning the boyfriend as an excuse or something. I don't know why she's bringing up the boyfriend, but let's carry on.
Raymond ain't got nothing to do with the conversation. Raymond ain't got nothing to do with the conversation. You ain't said shit, but you still standing in my house, in my washroom. You still standing in my house.
I surely am.
You still standing in my house.
Surely am.
Find somebody to come and get you a little because you got to ride out. You got to go, girl. I'm serious in the motherfucker. You're not going to sit up and call me all kind of bitches and think you finna stay in my house. That's what you is. I see you as I see it, a bitch.
Okay, and I see it as I see it too.
So you heard that. Mom just referred to her daughter as the B word. Okay. Listen, most of us are familiar with the passage in the Bible, honor thy father and thy mother, so thou days be long on the earth. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. But we all kind of sort of just forget about the passage in Colossians 3:21, which is Fathers, which presumably that's mother and father, provoke not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged. I'm going to say that again. Fathers, mother and father, provoke not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged. Now tell me right now, does it look like mom is provoking her daughter right now? Right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, if that's what you see, she's provoking her daughter. Now, I'm not making any excuses for the daughter. Now, she's 20-something years old, I believe. She has a child. What have you guys noticed thus far, right? What have you noticed so far? Let's see if anyone will guess it here. What is missing in this picture? Come on, guys. All right. So what is missing from this equation is the father. Thank you, Stephanie. You got it. Absolutely. Let's proceed.
Okay, and you the dirtiest I ever
And
seen.
you are the pettiest.
Yes, I sure am.
Nasty ass.
Hurry up and
no
get your
good
stuff.
for mother ass. That's what you are. If I'm a bitch, you a bitch.
Yep. Okay. Now they're in a physical altercation. They are fighting. You hear the child in the background? You hear that? I cannot imagine what trauma this child is experiencing right now. Just by observing this. I can't even imagine, because you hear the child in the background. And listen, kids at that age, they are very impressionable. And you're going to see the kid. I believe the kid is like 2 or 3. At that age, they're still in their it's like a critical development period for kids at that age. So their surrounding, their environment is very, very impressionable upon them at that age. And they are that child is witnessing all of this chaos. Okay. And remember what I said earlier. This is a microcosm of what is taking place in Black America, because predominantly most of the homes in America have no fathers. They are female led. Okay. Remember, men are more patient than women. I'm sorry, it's just a fact. Women are emotional, men are more logical. Okay. I know that's controversial to say today, but it's just the way. Don't get mad at me. Get upset with the creator. That's just women are designed to be the man's helpmate. But when there's no man in the equation, oh gosh, all hell breaks loose. Let's proceed. You hear that? Baby's crying.
Let it go. Let it go. Move. Let my shit go.
Away from me.
Get off and get out too.
You don't have your fucking life. Give me with no phone. Have me with my fucking life. Give me with no fucking phone. Give me with no fucking phone. Don't ever your fucking life. Put your fucking hands up on me.
Tell like that. Tell like that, bitch.
And that's why you miss every
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Doesn't just pull at your heart. Seriously. I'm not gonna lie. Look, this actually kind of brought back some pretty bad memories I've experienced. You know, I mean, both my mother and father, they're divorced now, but you know, when things escalated to this point, it was it's like you could still feel the anger. It was almost palpable, the animosity that they both had towards each other, and you feel so helpless as a child because you can't do anything. All you can do is watch.
Fucking you up in that tub. Use the tub hole today. The tub hole today.
Everybody that's here on Facebook, go to the YouTube channel, The Real Unwoke. Go subscribe right now. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. Please, please, please.
Focus on child. You had your shit. You had your shit, and you right back in mine. No, I don't need no cookie. I got some in the room. You want one? You want one? I got a lot of them. I got a lot of cookies in the room. I got a lot of cookies. Got a lot of cookies. I'm petty, bitch, but you staying in my house. I'm petty, but you in my house.
Like, she just carelessly, like, calls her daughter the B word. Like, think about the impact that's going to have on her. Right? So if it's normal for mom to refer to me as a B word, then it must be okay for me to refer to my children as the B word. Okay? Oh, guys, have you guys noticed any white supremacy here? Right? Have you noticed the white supremacist oppression? Or are you watching the degradation of Black America right before your eyes, right now?
You are in my house, I'm petty. You don't do shit for me. Because they want my shit clean. Let it stay clean. Earlier, I just came here picking up shit up off the floor. It's food out. You're a fucking lie. You're a fucking lie. I've been fucking sweeping up since I came in the door. Yeah, one piece of egg, right? Really, Olivia. I picked up more than some fucking egg. Yeah, okay. You sitting up there lying. You know I picked up more than an egg. I picked up more. I don't get. She ain't gotta get up off of shit. She ain't gotta get off a motherfucking thing. You motherfucking right, bitch. I like a clean house. I like a clean house. Clean.
See, now me personally, if I was the father of this girl right here, first of all, I'll tell the mom, look, get out, because you're not making the situation any better. Why don't you go take a walk? Okay, because you're instigating at this point. Me, I would have sat down with her. Absolutely. Oh yeah, leave her. They definitely need therapy. But what I would have did, I would have sat down with her, like, look, give her 3 months time. Listen, I'll give you a few months. I'll help you, raise our grandkid, raise your kid. But after 3 months, you have to figure it out. Okay? And I wouldn't let it ever have to escalate to this point. I'm sure this was a buildup. I'm sure mom probably never really sat down with the daughter and said, listen, I don't mind helping you out. I don't mind, trying to extend the olive branch and extend my home to you and your son. But you gotta pitch in. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. That's what I'm saying. It takes patience, it takes time to put your emotions and whatever anger that you may have festered up, put that aside and actually have a rational, reasonable conversation. You do not want to provoke, because that's counterproductive. This is the result of allowing things to bottle up. Looks like they're both just spewing pure hatred towards each other.
You're a fucking shit. You're a fucking liar. You see how disrespectful this motherfucker is? She ain't got no respect for nobody but her dumbass friends. That's all she got respect for her dumbass friends. She don't respect me or her siblings. This is what she does. This is what I shouldn't have to show you no respect. You're in my fucking house. You are in my house. I don't have to show you no fucking respect.
Ooh, Lee, man. Yep. I think that might be true, Lee. I think that might be true. I mean, because look, you see a lot of moms today, but you don't see a lot of mothers. Okay. Women commonly say, I fed you, I provided you with clothes and shelter and plate and food and all these things. But that's just maintenancing. As a woman, your intrinsic nature is to nurture the child. You're supposed to provide nourishment, transmitting the culture. But this is the culture that our women today are transmitting to our daughters. But no, you don't see this. This is not broadcast or mainstreamed in the media. No. This is concealed. This is concealed. And what in lieu, we are actually blaming white supremacy, the white man. Let's proceed.
I have to show you no result. Well, you need to find you somewhere else to go then. Find you somewhere else to go. And all of this will be, you don't have to sit up and worry about me complaining about my fucking house getting clean, complaining about your son putting shit on my couch, complaining. That ain't complaining. That's telling you to be a fucking parent. That's telling you to be a fucking parent, Olivia. A parent. No, he not. You's a fucking lie. No, he not. No, he not. How he good? How he good, Olivia? How he good? Tell me how the fuck is he good? How? No, he not. No, he ain't. He ain't forever shit. No, he not. No, he not. Not. This what a bitch do on live, disrespecting her mom because she don't get no.
Oh my gosh. This is vile.
This is vile. Your motherfucking ass is. Go, I don't get no about you going live. You think I care about it? Don't. No. I don't want no cookie because I tell you to get your ass up and get your son from fucking up my house. You getting the ass.
Share the video, guys. Share the video. Share the video right now. Share this video. Let's listen. We have to counter this narrative that the oppression is coming from external forces. We have to counter that narrative because there is not an external force that is oppressing Black America today. It is what's happening within the home, internally, what's going on. Share this video. Share this video.
Because I tell you to get the fuck up and get your son from fucking up my house. I shouldn't have to tell you shit, bitch, because you should be doing it. No, ain't no dust. Ain't no dust. Clean this motherfucking shit off my couch that he put on my couch. I just cut it off, Olivia.
I swear I had to edit out like at least 100 to 150 curse words that this woman was spewing out of her mouth. And this is the mother. The mother's supposed to have a lot more composure than this, right? At that age. But no, she has a boyfriend. She has a daughter living there. And she clearly doesn't have any clear, respectful lines of communication with her children. And again, what is the common denominator? What is the common denominator? No fathers in the home. Absolutely.
All my pillows up and shit. I got all my pillows. What's up? I scraped up a lot of shit. You want me to put in? I need to go in the garbage can to show you what I scraped up. Ain't no duck. Ain't no duck. Yes, it was. Yes, it wasn't. It wasn't.
And then remember, guys, they want you guys to believe that all families are synonymous. All families are the same. Right? So a mother and 5 kids is analogous to a nuclear family, where there's a mother, a father, and children. It's the same thing, right? This is what they want you to believe. Remember the article we went over the other day about how Black women are strategically becoming single mothers? That's strategy now to become a single mother? That's strategy? Lord help us.
It was chips and everything. I just got it off the floor and put them in the garbage can. I put them in the garbage. Yeah, because I got it up. That's why. Because I got it up. While you sitting there on the phone, like you doing that, on the fucking phone. On the damn phone. This all she does.
Yeah, you're not supposed to talk about this.
Son just run around and up. See, all she do is sit up on her fucking phone. You on the phone, focus on your.
Okay, well, look, how about we point out the obvious? Your child's behavior is a direct reflection of your parenting. How about that? Let's give you the courtesy slap. Hey, mom. You ever consider that perhaps she is the way she is with her child is a direct reflection of how you were with her? You ever consider that? Or are you just completely innocent in this whole ordeal? No accountability? Oh, Yeah, that's right. Zero accountability. Typical of most black women today. Zero accountability. It is not their fault. They are not culpable at all.
Goddamn child, not that pound. No, you don't. If you did, my house wouldn't be fucked up. If you did, I just got up. Top, then I just cut all the shit up. I just cut all the shit up off the floor. Sit the fuck up on my fucking couch. Sit up or get the fuck out my front.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all mother.
This is high intense stress situation.
I just cleaned it up when I came in the door. I just cleaned it up, Olivia. All the shit he had on the floor. All the shit. It was more than one piece of egg. You was a fucking lie. It was more than one piece of egg. That's the second damn time I done dumped the damn dustpan. And that's the second time I done dumped the dustpan.
Whoa. Hold up. So, I take issue with that. I don't know how to say your name. I'm just gonna say Wright, Miss Wright. No, this mama drama is generational. This is about the mother's unresolved childhood experiences, nothing to do with no father in the home. Oh, it doesn't? Okay, let's take the standpoint from what you're saying. It's generational. Okay, cool. So prior to 1960, marriage rates were at 85% rate, right? Single motherhood, single parents was virtually unheard of. Okay, and anytime a woman did have a child out of wedlock, she was shamed and excommunicated from the community, right? And generational, let's see. Well, during the Lyndon B. Johnson administration, welfare benefits were allocated, and black women eagerly took the benefits in lieu of having a man. And there was a specific policy in place to where that she was only granted the benefits contingent upon there not being a man in the home. Okay? So how is it that we've ran this experiment for 40 years now, no fathers in the home, and we see all of this chaos occurring, yet just a short period of time ago, everything was, families were intact, abortion rates were low, black economic progress. How is it that just a few decades ago, when there was a father in the home, things had not devolved to what we're witnessing right now? No, this is by far not a mama drama situation. This is a direct result of what takes place when there's not a father in the home to implement structure and discipline. That is our role as men, to implement structure and discipline and guidance and protection. That is our role. Okay? We are not equal. Contrary to popular belief, men and women are not equal. Don't buy into the feminist myth like most black women did in the early 60s. But, ironically, the white liberals who were promulgating that myth stayed with their husbands, while the black woman chose to collect meager benefits in droves.
Olivia, that's the second. Every time I tell her to clean, get your sons. This the attitude that I get. This the attitude that I get when I tell her to get her son from fucking up. This is the attitude that I get from a grown-ass 20-year-old.
And listen, and this is not to absolve all men, okay? I'm not trying to absolve all men. I'm simply saying that when you leave women to their own devices, young women like this, she's going to make some bad choices, okay? Chances are her father was probably a pookie, probably a low-quality male, low-quality dude, and he's really hasn't been influential in her life, obviously, which ultimately led her to make the decision of having a child out of wedlock. Oh, she better calm down. No, I'm not Marlon. No. Those guys are but yeah, nonetheless. I lost my point. Yeah. So consequently, she mimics the her mom's decision making. She just mimics the same thing her mom does. And her mom is just like berating her as if she's completely clueless about how she has had a direct impact on her daughter's life. Damn shame.
I'm a grown ass 20 years because the bitch don't give no. You don't. We know you don't. That's why you ain't gonna. You ain't got shit and you ain't gonna never have shit. You don't got shit. You stand in my house.
See, Miss Lori, I appreciate that. Look, I respect the sentiment of what you're saying. Yes, but I had to do the dad's role. Unfortunately, my kids did turn out great. I'm thankful for that. I give God the credit. And look, all glory be to God, of course, absolutely. And much credit to you to raising your children. But keep in mind, you have to be careful in saying this. This is another one of the feminist talking points. Is these nostrums? I have to play mom and dad. No. You're only mom. Okay, now if the father's not around, you have to feel the capacity of mom a little bit more than probably you would have to if there was a father there. But you can never, ever fill the shoes of a man. We have to keep that distinction, because if we go along with this narrative that women can be men can be women, and do these things like that, if we fall for this, it's going to lead us to blurring the lines like where we are today. I mean, for goodness sake, you got school systems now teaching children that they can just arbitrarily change their gender at the blink of an eye. We have to make clear distinctions. A woman is a woman. A man is a man. Let's just keep it simple. Let's not complicate this. Come on, guys. We all learned this in 3rd grade. All right. But again, this is not to invalidate your efforts in raising your children. Sounds like you did a great job. But remember, if father's not there, you're still mom. That's that. Let's continue.
You ain't got shit. I got everything in here that belongs to me. Everything. What do you got? He paid my rent, boo-boo.
Oh my gosh.
He pays my rent. He pays my rent. Yes, he does. He pays my rent.
Like, what mother goes back and forth with her daughter about what her boyfriend does for her? Like, this is like the level of maturity it's shocking. The level of immaturity is shocking. It's astounding that this woman is even actually having this argument with her daughter right now. Like, seriously?
What nigga that you not gonna pay your rent? What nigga you not gonna pay your rent?
Wow.
What nigga do you have that's gonna pay your rent?
It's all too prevalent, guys. It's all too prevalent.
You still stand with your mom. You still stand with your mom.
Have you guys spotted the white supremacists yet? Have you spotted the white supremacists? Right? We're oppressed, remember? Oppression is it's an existential threat. It's what's holding us back, right? I don't see the white man in this situation. I don't see the white supremacists. Absolutely. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Get those likes up, guys. Hit those likes. Appreciate that, Lee.
Throwing Raymond up in conversation. Raymond ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with what's going on right now. What Raymond got to do with it? What's Raymond got to do with it? I'm throwing you because I'm talking about your child. Go on and walk off, Miss Olivia. Go on and walk out.
I have to work something out, Barbara.
Talk about me. You stand in my house. You stand in my house. You can't talk about nobody. Who? Who you talking? Who you calling the bitch? Who you calling the bitch, Olivia? Who you calling the bitch? Who you calling the bitch? See, I can look at this shit. This the shit I'm talking about.
Terrible.
This all on the fucking floor. This what I'm talking about. She not cleaned up behind her son. It's chips and shit all up in the hallway. She just sit her ass up on the phone. That's all the do, and let her son up. Every day, all day. That's what this do, but she's in my house. You in my house, girl. No,
this is what happens. Look, this is what happens when you deify being a single mother, when you deify it, when you pedestalize it. This is the result of deifying single motherhood. Okay? It devolves into chaos. Not in all cases. And listen, I'm not going to keep making that disclaimer. You guys, we're all mature, we're all grown. We can all make a distinction. When I say something, I'm not necessarily saying all. I'm saying vast majority, the vast swath. All right.
True. You was at my house. I pay all these bills. I pay every bill in here. Every bill in here.
This is This is traumatic.
You're a leech. You're a leech. That's what you is a leech. A leech with your nappy-headed ass. That's what the you is.
Like, damn. Like, what is this? What are you even gaining? Like, what are you even gaining and going insulting her like that? Like, if you want her to leave, just tell her to leave. Why do you have to go? Why do you have to go to so low as to insult her and to disparage her like this? Help me understand that, people. Maybe I'm just a man. Maybe I wouldn't have taken it this far. Right? Of course, because men and women inherently think differently and would approach the situation completely differently. And I'm talking about alpha males. I'm not talking about beta males. I'm talking about men who are actually afforded to wear that title. All right. Oh, whoa. D, who deifies it? Dude, have you lived this? Can you comprehend the pressure? Okay, so here we go with this. This is that a lived experience. First of all, I don't have to have lived an experience to render an opinion about something. Okay, as I said before, the data is in. Okay, single motherhood has produced higher rates of degeneracy than single fatherhoods. Okay, let me say that again, and you can look up the data if you don't believe me. Most people who are incarcerated today, robbers, rapists, drug dealers, all of these people hail from single mother households. And what do you mean who deifies it? What do you mean who deifies it? It's deified all in the society, all in the media. Okay, what do they have now on social media? They have the gender reveals. They got pictures. You got women. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, my mic went out. You got women who are. Oh gosh. Yo. 1 second. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yo. Hello. There we go. All right. Feminism deifies it. Okay? Because if a man doesn't meet a certain particular criteria, he's not worthy. Okay? And let's look, in the black community in specific, 52% of black men are single and childless. 30% are married. 20% of men are responsible for the lion's share of the children. Most black women are after the same Pookies and Ray Rays in a rotation. It's deified and glorified in hip hop. It's deified and glorified all over media, social media. You a strong black woman. Are you familiar with that mantra? Strong black women. You get plaudits for kicking that man to the curb and raising your children by yourself. You get heralded in society for that. What are we talking about? You're not only heralded, you're incentivized to do it. Welfare benefits, does that ring a bell? Why keep a man Why marry a man when I can collect child support and all sorts of welfare benefits to sustain me? What are we talking about here? Like, I don't know what universe you're in, but yeah, you got to catch up.
You want them fucking leeches you can't get rid of. That's what that is, a leech. But then want to sit up in your house and talk shit to you while you stand with me rent free and ain't paying shit. No rent, no this.
Oh yeah, a very small percentage of men actually, a very small percentage of men actually gain custody. I had to go through hell, and I've told you the story before. I had to go through hell and back just to gain custody over my child, and by the grace of God, I just maintained my masculine frame, went before the judge, told the truth. Okay, I remain consistent. Now, I get it. Most men are not willing to go through that process. Most men are just willing to chuck it up and say, look, I'll see the child later because I cannot deal with this woman. She will make my life miserable. She will weaponize my children against me. So some men just acquiesce. And I'm not shaming men for doing that, actually. I mean, because I've dealt with a crazy... Anyway, that's enough. I'm not even going to get into it, but let's proceed.
Motherfucking thing to say to me about nothing in here. If I want my shit clean up my motherfucking shit. Get the fuck out the phone.
Yeah, the Pookies and the Ray Rays get first pick of the litter. I say that all the time.
That's how you do it. That and up all day.
Guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Don't forget to share this video. Share it all over. Share it all over. And hit the notification bell and like the video, please.
Why you sit on the phone? My house was somebody quiet when your ass was gone. It was quiet when you wasn't here. Quiet. You sit up all day on a goddamn cell phone. Who does that with a 2-year-old? Just let them up all every day. Just that. Look, she fixed shit this morning. Still sitting here. Tag ain't been conked off for 2-3 days. She sit up and let this baby eat off this nasty ass table. Who does that? What parenting skills is that?
What white supremacy has?
You got to go, girl.
Oops. What white supremacy has nothing to do with this situation? Tell me how that works, please. Lordy, turn off the racist CNN, NBC, MSNBC you're watching. Yeah, well, most people will say that, black people are a victim of white supremacy as to why they are not getting ahead. When you are clearly witnessing what's taking place in the households. But we're not supposed to talk about that because it's too it's too big of a it's too deep of a problem to actually have to address. All right, this is something you actually have to sit down and actually come up with a solution with. And I think it's pretty simple. I think it's very simple. Get married. Black women need to get married. Fathers need to be in the home. But, maybe it's just not that simple. Just because it is a male does not make him equipped to be the head of the household. Well, hold up. What type of men are you choosing? Let's start there. What type of men are you choosing? Are you choosing a man because of atavistic desires? How tall he is? How he looks? Are you choosing a man with character? Because there's a difference, right? You choose a man with character, he's going to be a stand-up guy for himself as well as his family. He's going to be there for his family. But we already know within the black community, no, the squares, the guys, the average Joe, no, we're not. Black women aren't checking for those guys, right? Right? Because they're all at the front of the line awaiting the instructions of whatever the hip hop culture tells them to do. That's what they're waiting for. And that's what black women, they need excitement. They need fun. No. And I agree. I mean, just because he's a male does not make him equipped. I agree. I totally agree. But again, what type of men are black women choosing? Sisters, y'all have to take some accountability. I know black women can't understand that word. But men, listen, we are reinforced the reality of our deficiencies every day. And that's why we have to show improve. The burden of performance, men, we have no recourse when we are not meeting the burden of performance. Okay. Society doesn't coddle us. We have to figure it out. Literally, we got to figure it out. We can't get on TikTok and complain and garner support. We can't do that. We're not heralded in society because we chose to leave this woman who was psychologically and verbally abusing us. No. We don't get any plaudits for that. You're a real man if you endure, quote unquote. And I got the scare quotes. You're a real man if you sit and endure that misery. No, man. No. Not today. Not in 2022. No. Men are waking up. No, we don't have to deal with that. Okay. We don't have to deal with that. Fast forward to here.
You set all down a goddamn cell phone. Who does that with a 2-year-old? Just let them up all every day. Look, she fixed shit this morning. Still sitting here. Table ain't been cut off for 2-3 days. She sit up and let this baby eat off this nasty ass table. Who does that? What parenting skills is that? No parenting skills at all. None. No parenting skills. Nasty ass table. She ain't even dumped the baby food.
Once upon a time, listen, in the Black community, once upon a time, relationships, marriage, all these things were modeled. It was modeled to our children. What do we model today? What are we modeling today to our children? This is what you see. Okay? But they want to straw man this and not talk about this, what we're witnessing right here, and shift the blame on white people are not doing enough for us. You know, we're victims of slavery, the slave syndrome. Come on, man.
Damn fool still sitting here. I bet you my dish is clean. I bet ain't a dish in this motherfucking sink. You know what? It's one in there because my daughter threw some fucking noodles.
All the traits of listen and men, listen, honestly, listen to the way how this woman speaks. All of the traits that you see this woman exhibiting: assertiveness, argumentative, masculine, domineering. What the hell type of man you think is going to stick around and what type of man do you think is going to deal with this type of woman? Even the pookies, even the lowest members of the group in the Black community are not going to stick around for this. She can't even contain her mouth. She cannot even contain her mouth. What self-respecting man is going to deal with that? What, we're obligated to? Give me a break.
Get the fucking net, clean that motherfucking noodle thing. Don't make sense. Don't even want to pick up a broom or mop. Don't mop the floor. Don't do shit but talk shit to you in your house. That's all the fuck you do. You don't do shit. Then want to cry crocodile ass tears when somebody tell you to get your damn son fucking up. Who does that? I've been cleaning this motherfucker up since I came back from the fucking store. While she's sitting up there on the phone gossiping with her ugly ass friends.
My goodness.
I said, why you sitting on the phone gossiping with your ugly
I got the
friends?
solution, Barbara. I told you what the solution is. Listen, honestly, I got another idea too. It's probably not, probably not going to be, probably not a practical solution, but hey, I think we should entertain it. Go back to arranged marriages. Look, once upon a time, fathers would vet the men that the daughters wanted to marry. Okay. The man would have to go to the father and the brothers and the other male counterparts and prove himself. The fathers would screen out the dudes that were interested in his daughter, in order to find her a suitable mate. That was our responsibility. Now, since the inception of feminism, women are totally in control of that process. They just go off their feelings, Oh, yeah, he makes me laugh. He makes me smile. No mentioning of character. It's not about character anymore. It's just about how he makes me feel.
Repeat it. I can repeat it. I can repeat it. You don't give no about you and laugh, see how nasty your ass is. Lie, see how nasty you is. You don't want me to go show them where you sleep at in the bed in the area you sleep around. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Exactly.
I went down there and cleaned my whole basement up. This got it nasty as hell again.
You
don't want
attract
me to go down
your
there and
worth.
embarrass your
You
ass.
ain't worth
'Cause
nothing.
I
You don't get
will
nothing.
do
Yeah,
it.
you are what you
I
attract.
will do
You
it.
are absolutely right. You are what you attract.
Talking shit you in your own house. Get your ass on some motherfucking well.
Look how
Ride or
she's
die, ride
talking.
out. That's what you need
Like,
to do.
good grief. This woman's cursing like a sailor. That is not even ladylike. That's not feminine. It's not. I'm sorry. Look, how long are we just going to keep on just avoid being honest with women? Okay. How long are we going to do this? There are certain attributes that make you a man. There are certain attributes that make you a woman. I don't care how egalitarian our society becomes. Biology, reality is still the same. Social constructs do not adhere to reality. All right. They're not gonna coexist. It's just not. I don't care if you're a transgender and you transition from a male to a female, vice versa. You are still the sex you were born with. Why are we in a clown world today? How do we get this far gone? Lord.
You want to talk, ride the fuck out. This my motherfucking house, mine. Alfreda fucking Murphy, that's who house this is. Not Olivia fucking Mabel's, Alfreda fucking Murphy. That's my house, mine. You can't even pay not one of my goddamn bills. Stop playing with yourself.
Race has nothing to do with it.
Stop playing. She's 16 years old. She ain't got to pay no bill. She's a minor. A minor. She's 16.
Yeah, well, when you disenfranchise the men, when you disenfranchise men, and the men become ultimately weaker, the women are more susceptible to manipulation because they don't have that protector there. That's what men are supposed to do. We're supposed to protect women and children. That's what our job is. But shoot, holding the door open today right now is imposing on a woman's liberty, her freedoms, imposing on her feminism or femininity, whatever you want to call it. Guys, don't forget to like the video, hit the subscribe button. Anyways, I think this is enough of this because I don't know about you guys, but this woman's voice, they go carry on for another like 5 or 6 minutes or so. But I just kind of wanted you guys to see here that white supremacy is not our issue. Okay. White supremacy is not our issue. It is the infiltration of feminism. It is this excessive hubris that our women possess today, whereas they believe they don't need a man and equate this crazy idea that equating all single mother households to a nuclear family as if they're the same idea. It's not the same. It's not the same because all children need their both parents. Okay. And I get it. I understand. Look, divorces happen. I get it. I understand that. But what I'm simply saying is it should never have to devolve into this point where you're speaking to your children like this. And vice versa. I don't think the child is, I don't think she's innocent either. I think she shouldn't be speaking to her mother like this. But this is a cycle of this is a pathology that exists within the Black America today, and we're not supposed to talk about it because we're supposed to focus on racism. Now the white man is responsible for what we just witnessed. Come on, people. Unwoke yourself like completely. Ditch this whole woke narrative. Ditch it. Okay? Anyways, guys, I thank you all. I apologize for my tardiness today, but I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell. I am going to take off tonight. Remember, we're speaking truth and reality, and my number one goal is to reinstitute morality. Have a good night, guys.